Good morning to everyone. I am Suvarna, working as assistant professor in English department of Basic Science and Humanities, Vignanslara Institute of Technology and Science, Vadamundi. So, as you know, the units of first BTech first semester in English, we have segregated into two textbooks. One is Infotech English, another one is Individual Society. So in Infotech English textbook, you have 5 units in semester. So today I would like to discuss about unit 4. Title is Like a Tree, Unbound, Wangarimaathi Biography. So let me ask one question. Who is Wangarimaathi? If anyone knows? Okay, right. So today I would like to discuss about wangarimaathi. So who is Wangarimaathi? Wangarimaathi was an activist, environmental activist. Another one is a women rights activist as well as a government official. So she won the Nobel Peace Prize and a holistic approach and sustainable development of that embrace democracy, human rights and women's rights in particular. So let me check who is Wangarimaathi. Wangarimaathi was an activist, environmental activist, another one is a women rights activist, at the same time government official. She received numerous awards, and in these awards she won the Nobel Peace Prize for holistic approach and sustainable development of democracy and women rights and human rights of the particulars. So coming to the Wangarimaathai's early life and education. So she was born on April 1st, 1940, Nairi in Kenya. She grew up a small village named in a British colony. She came from a farming family. At the same time, her mother was given by a very little part, and her father was a tenant father. Her father was a tenant farmer, considered as the head of the family. So she studied Catholic missionary school and continued his studies on Loreto Girls High School. So she was won the scholarship in 1960 in the college of the university to go to college in USA. She earned bachelor's degree in 1964. After 2 years, she received a master's degree in the University of Pittsburgh. So she returned and studied veterinary anatomy in the University of Nairobi, Kenya. So she was the first woman in East Africa. She received a doctoral degree in 1971. At the same time, she was the first woman child in the university in 1976. So coming to the challenges in her personal life, she got married a politician in 1970. Her husband name was wangarimaathi. So she had 3 children. At the same time, she left her husband in the mid-1980s. She was criticized by other women as she refused to be submissive. And coming to the Maathai, the activist, she was a woman with a confidence, outspoken and uprightness. Maathai joined the National Council of Women in Kenya, an NGO who focuses on to educate women. While advocating for their rights, right against the Kenyan President Daniel Arap Moi's brutal regime. So who was the Daniel Arap Moi? So he was a Kenyan president. So coming to the personal life, she was 98% votes in National Assembly. The first free and democratic elections after 25 years. She was appointed as a Deputy Minister of the Environment and Environment, Natural Resources and Wildlife. So coming to the Green Belt movement in wangarimaathi. So how many of you know Green Belt movement at the same time Chipko movement? Okay. So today in this slide we will discuss about the Chipko movement and at the same time Green Belt movement. So Green Belt movement and beyond. So the Chipko movement was started in 1973 in India. So when was the Chipko movement was started? 1973 in India. So Maathi launched a Green Belt movement to reforest Africa while helping the nation's women in 1997. So this movement is responsible for planting of more than 30 million trees in Kenya. So it was providing roughly 30,000 women with new skills and opportunities. So in this slide, what we will discuss, what discussed in this slide? Chipko movement. When was the Chipko movement started? The Chipko movement was started in 1973 in India. At the same time, she launched Green Belt movement in 1977. Okay, right. Then move to the Green Belt movement, and a Green Belt movement was a social movement in Kenya. Okay, right. So whereas the Chipko movement is a social movement in India, in 1987 the Chipko movement awarded the Right Livelihood Award. So which award received in 1987? In 1987 Chipko movement was awarded a Right Livelihood Award. Very important this award. Okay, right. So what is Chipko movement awarded in Right Livelihood Award? Okay, right. In 1986, a Pan-African Green Belt movement established other countries. An international also established by Maathi outside of the continent. So she was challenging the government development plans and handling of the country's land. She was beaten and arrested numerous times by the Arab Mois regime. Okay, right. She also prevented the construction of a skyscraper, which is also known as, which is also called as a Freedom Corner. Okay, right. So in nations, right. She also prevented the construction of a skyscraper, is also called as Freedom Corner. It is a neighbor, which it happens in Nairobi's Uhuru Park in 1980s. Where was it happen? Nairobi's Uhuru Park in 1989. Okay, coming to her campaign in drew international attention, and the project was eventually dropped. So again, coming to peace and redefined prizes, awards and recognition. So in first slide I will discuss. So she received numerous awards. Like first award is numerous awards. So she received numerous awards. Even a Goldman Environmental Prize. This is one award, and the Right Livelihood Award. At the same time, United Nations African Prize. And she got leadership, environmental, human rights. At the same time, Edinburgh Medal in 1992. In 1997, she elected by Earth times 100, one of the 100 persons in the world. So in 1997, she elected as the Earth Times. In 2004, she was 2004 prestigious Nobel Prize she won. She won Nobel Peace Prize in 2004. In this award, prestigious Nobel Peace Prize for individual or organizations. So peace resolve conflict or uphold human rights. So Nobel Peace Prize were given individual or organizations, and this award revolves the peace, resolve conflict, and uphold human rights. And coming to the another prize, feelings on her receipt of the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, right. Africa's signal of hope. Nobel Peace Prize was given African sign of peace. She says that prize will inspire them. Okay, right. As a government, and as a people to set a good example for Africa. So the rest of the world, she received numerous awards. She gives a message for Africans to solve to solutions for their problems. And coming to the leader beyond the Green Belt movement. Right, a leader beyond the Green Belt movement, which is encouraged people to grow more trees. She planned a key role in fighting corruption. And she was fighting for the cancellation of Africans. Government. She also fight for government foreign debts, campaigned against land and grabbing. In 1992, she was arrested by police during the hunger strike. So after 7 years, her group were attacked by hunger strike. She was attacked by real estate developers. She and her group were arrested, real estate developers. Insistent driving force of Maathi proved her dedicated personality. So, her philosophy and values. Coming to her philosophy and values, she was drive warnings and escalating concern over the state of our planet, and many people feel out of these things. And she was also the natural born. She spent decades working with the Green Belt movement and to help women in rural Kenya. And coming to the traditional and spiritual values, to impart a feeling of empowerment and traditional and human values. At the same time, okay, welcome back. Maathi is the traditional and spiritual values. Maathi was to impart the feeling of empowerment and traditional and spiritual values. And she also love for the environment and self-betterment and gratitude and respect, and commitment to service. And later years unbound, Maathi shared her amazing life story in 2006 memoir called Unbound. Her book offers a message for hope and inspiration, though one woman's achievements and on behalf of women in the environment. Democracy in Kenya. She battled in last years. She battled ovarian cancer, She was died on September 25th, 2011, at the age of 71. And Maathai had three children, namely Waveru, Wanjira, and Moke. And coming to the wangarimaathi, the fourth son. So she was joy-filled with a straightforward manner. At the same time, she was approached practical manner, and she was the leading co-star of women, and she was helping them to acquire new confidence and inspiration. So to captivating the storyteller. And coming to the last slide, she was awesome capacity for telling stories and to capture a dilemma. She was showed how to improve, how to move forward, and like a spreading acacia. And she also deals with the green belt movement, and have nurtured thousands of new actors. At the same time, a thirst for environmental and social justice. So she was called as unbound wangarimaathi. So like a tree, unbound wangarimaathai's biography. This is all about the wangarimaathai's biography. So